Nehemiah's heart broke when he learned about the dire condition of the exiles who had returned to Jerusalem and the shameful state of the city with its burned out gates and broken down wall. His response was to pray and fast. And as he did, he felt a growing burden in his heart to do something about it. You know, visions are often born like that, in that tension between how things are and how things should and could be. Nehemiah knew that Jerusalem could and should be rebuilt and restored to a position of honor, yet it sat in ruins. Gradually, Nehemiah realized that perhaps God could use him to bring his vision to reality. For 4 months, Nehemiah prayed that God would give him favor with the Persian king Artaxerxes, whom he served as a cupbearer. He understood that God usually acts through human agency. And even though God never needs human assistance, he regularly uses it. So Nehemiah prayed for God to act and prepared himself to be the agent through whom God would work. Because of his constancy in prayer, Nehemiah recognized the moment when God had provided that opportunity. What do you see in the world that breaks your heart? How do you handle the tension between the way things are and the way they should be? Do you ignore it, hoping that someone else will do something? Maybe you feel like the problem is too big for you to solve. Well, what if, like Nehemiah, you made room to pray about this consistently over several months? Pray that God would clarify your vision and give you favor with the people whose influence you might need to bring about change. God used Nehemiah to further His good purpose in the world, and I have no doubt that He can use us today in the same way. But are we sensitive to the burdens that He's placing in our hearts? And are we praying to be prepared for when the time is right?